Hello, Taurus. Welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. Please subscribe. I'm just starting out. Please like, comment, and share the video. I would be so appreciative. I'm doing your reading today for June 30th to July 7th, and let's get this going. Okay, so this is the Celtic cross. Here's the cross. Here is the staff. I read this a little differently than others, so I'll explain what these cards mean as I go. And we start right here in the middle. What's going on for you at the heart of everything this week, Taurus, is death. Now, this does not necessarily mean a physical death. In fact, most of the time it doesn't. What this represents is a sudden change, a great big change, something that really affects everything in your life. This is up, right side up instead of pulled like this. So this means this is a fully manifested energy that's going on for you this week, and this is divinely led. This is a change that the divine has brought into your life. Okay? Now, the energies that are directly affecting the death card is another major arcana card, this beautiful card called Art. This is you combining two energies, whether it's your masculine and feminine energies. If you don't know what that is, you may wish to Google that. But this is two energies coming together to create something balanced and beautiful, something divine. That's why it's called art. When we listen to our heart and we're balanced, what we create is art. And this is what is coming from this great big change. Not coming from it, but influencing this, rather. Pardon me. Now, at the root of everything for you this week is another major arcana card, another divine message here. And this is the Priestess. Okay, she is not fully manifested for you. So what this is telling me, Taurus, is that you need to listen to your intuition a bit more. Okay? See beyond the veil. Everyone can do this. Okay? You need to trust your instincts because they are put there by the divine. I'm I'm being told to show you this little white camel. That will mean something to one or two of you. Wow, I've never been told to do that before, but you will know who you are and why. So you may want to look up the meaning of the animal totem, the camel, okay? Now the next card that we read is the energy that is on its way out for you this week. And this is an energy that was not fully manifested. And what that is the Six of Wands. This is victory. If it was right side up, this would mean victory. But because it's upside down, it's not fully manifested, and because it's in the position of the energy on your way out, this is telling me, on its way out, pardon me, this is telling me that this is a victory that just didn't happen. Possibly something that you wanted. Okay? Maybe it's because you aren't quite listening to your instincts. Yes, that's a message right there. Now, these energies can be brought back into your life, which is why I believe that this card is there to say what is on your way out, so that you can understand the energies coming and going in your life, and whether or not you want to bring them back in. Okay? Now, the next card that we read is this one right here. And a brief explanation, this is a future card, and this is a more immediate future, and this is a future that will happen a little further out. I learned that when I would do a reading and the card that would be here, the next reading after would end up here. So this will happen like within the next couple of days or a week, possibly a month, but not much further than that. Okay? Now, what we have here is the Queen of Swords, and she is reversed. So she is not fully manifested. So what this is telling me is that there's something that you need to communicate. She is the mind's power of communicating itself. Perhaps you're not sure what to say to someone. Perhaps you're trying to not be blunt, because the Queen of Swords, when she speaks, she can be a little blunt, and perhaps that's why you're holding back. Okay? Don't be afraid to speak your truth. If you don't want to be too blunt, just think about it a little bit, and it'll, I'm sure, Taurus, that you can speak your truth without being cutting. Okay? So your more immediate future is the Princess of Swords. There she is. Okay, so this is the formation of your ideas. This is you creating a plan or creating your reality. But she is also, sometimes they call her the anger of the gods. Perhaps you're angry about something, and that is exactly why you haven't really communicated yet. If you're angry, sometimes if you speak in anger, most people can definitely be cutting when they speak. So that just shows that you're trying not to hurt anyone, yet there is something that has outraged you. Okay? Now, yeah, maybe there's an injustice that has occurred that has made you angry. Okay, that's all I'm getting from that one. Alrighty, so the next card that we read is at the bottom of the staff, and that is your hope card. This is an earth energy. This is the Three of Discs. This could be, this is money, this is health, and it's in reverse. And so you're hoping that something's going to work. Okay? Something to do with your money or your health. This is possibly you hoping to put your skills to work and your talents, because that's what this is. This is where you create something through what you know. You know, like you are the master of your work, of your skills and of your talents, and you're hoping to put that to work. That's an awesome hope. Wow, okay, so the next card, which is your environment card, is another earth energy. You. That's your energy, Taurus. And this is the Queen of Discs. Is she focused? There we go. Now, the Queen of Discs, look at her. Look at how lovely she is. There's also an element of possibly an Aries here. No. Yeah. She mostly means the flow, the bounty of earth, the result of hard work. This could be a nurturing force. This is the production and giving of bounty. This is asking you sometimes, how do you nurture yourself? How do you nurture your life and your body, your health? And what practical tasks can you do to change or fix these things? Your life or your body, um, the things that have to do with your earth energy, Taurus. So what I'm thinking is that this must be what you're thinking about right now, since this is your environment, or this could be a person in your life who represents this energy or is telling you that you need to do these things. No, I'm sorry, that's Capricorn. Okay, so this is your card for fears. Now, this is a leap of faith. This can often end up in the fear section. Now, this is divine, okay? And if it is not fully manifested, which goes right in there with why it's a fear. It's something, when you take a leap of faith, you trust in the divine, good things happen. But leaps of faith are often very scary to us. And what you need to know is that this is a divinely led leap of faith. And when you trust in the divine and in your instincts and your urges to take these leaps of faith, goodness will come from it because it comes from the divine. Don't be afraid. Trust in yourself. You are divine. We are all sovereign beings. And there's something in you that's telling you that. And it's telling you, trust in the divine, trust in yourself. There's nothing to be afraid of. Okay? Now, the next card that we have is your outcome for this week, Taurus. Let's bring it in a little more. More of your beautiful earth energy. Now, the fours always represent stability. And this is the foundation of your power, your earthly power, your health, your wealth. You are on a solid foundation right now, Taurus. You are good. Take that leap of faith. So the next thing that I look at is the amount of major arcana compared to minor arcana. And you've got 4. So that we just spoke about the 4. That's stable. Now you've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Actually, this is the 3. This is the 4. Now, at the beginning of the reading, it's all divine cards. 1, 2, 3 divine cards. Okay. So what this is saying is that definitely what you are thinking about, what you are trying to do here is divinely led. And the divine is telling you here in your fear card, there's nothing to be afraid of. The divine is with you. So, but 4 out of all these cards, you are mostly in control. And what's going on in these areas, the divine is in control of. There's nothing to be afraid of. The divine is with you. You have beautiful energy this week, Taurus. Trust in the divine, trust in yourself. Because what I'm also seeing here is a mental energy at the bottom of the discs, at the deck, pardon me. We have the 6 of Swords. And that says science, because this is when you go on a quest for knowledge. When you ask a question, you get the answer, but then you get more questions, okay? So when it comes to, when it comes to this anger, this injustice that you're upset about and you're trying to figure out how to communicate it, First, do your research. That's what science is. When we ask a question and we get an answer, and we usually get more questions from that. This is going to help you communicate exactly what you need to say. And you'll see at the center of this is a gold or yellow color, and that is power. This is all about your power is at the center of this, and the divine is at the center of all of this. You see how this power, this rose, everything here, this is telling me that the divine is at the center of this, because just like you're reading, the divine is at the center of this cross. Do you see? You're being divinely led, Taurus. You can communicate without being cutting. That's so sweet of you as well. A lot of people don't even try. They'll just speak their mind and just hurt others. So, yeah, that's what I have for you this week, Taurus. Have a wonderful week.